Aloha! This is Kaipacha with the weekly Pele report, and this one is for May 1st, 2013. And I know this water is too loud and there's some wind here. I probably won't be able to pull off the whole report here, but I just could not pass by the opportunity to be showing you one of my favorite rivers of all time. You may have recognized that bridge out there. So, May 1st, we have just got the moon moved into Aquarius. Gonna be going into Pisces by this weekend, and it's gonna go on into Aries next week. We're having that third quarter square on Friday. Sun in Taurus, Mars in Taurus, Venus in Taurus, Mercury moves into Taurus tomorrow. South node of the moon is in Taurus. Guess what? It's time for a Taurus party. Oh my God. Yes sirree. It's all going on. I'd like to show you some more of that river, but I'm going to fall off my little cliff here if I do. So, we want to look into this. We had Mars opposite Saturn yesterday. Sun conjunct Mars. They're still opposite Saturn now. And they're coming into the south node of the moon. We're going to talk about Scorpio, Taurus, Sun, Mars, Saturn, and all the other good things as soon as I find a quiet little spot. Alright, I hope you can hear me. I'll try to speak up a little bit. I'm a little far away from the camera. So, this is a little continuation. It's interesting. 2 weeks ago when, the last Pele report a couple of weeks ago, it was coming into Taurus, getting in touch with how amazing I am and my resources and what I'm good at and my self-worth. And then last week I went into a little more of the Saturn over there in Scorpio. The expectation of relationship and partnership, how there can be demands and shadow work in coming out. So this week we just want to bring these both a little more into focus and balance. This is a polarity. And we've got Sun, Venus, Mercury, Mars, and the South Node, all in Taurus. And Taurus can be like the Garden of Eden. It's ruled by Venus. It's sensuous, beautiful, physical love. It is the beauty of nature and these rocks. Taurus, the rock, the bull. It's fixed earth. It's right here, right before our very eyes. It is our taste buds and delicious food and wine. It's the connoisseur of fine wines. And the tantrika, the tantric lover that is so connected with the sense of touch and sensation. And so this Taurus is about surviving on this physical plane through this physical body. It's my possessions and my money, and I become self-sufficient. It's a feminine sign, the receptive. I build it in. I sustain myself. I build myself up. I feel good. I take care of my body, my bank account, all my possessions. My garage is full of them. Taurus gathers things. It is the sustainer, Vishnu. And it's very beautiful in that way, and it has its place in the whole cycle of evolutionary development. And all these planets there right now, Mars is, I actively go about meeting my needs. Give me the money. You know, show me what you got. And I'm going to put myself out there like a freight train. Mars in Taurus just wants to go, go, go. But in Taurus, it's more like, I want to go out and bring home the bacon. Yeah, I'll go down in that gold mine, but I'm going to come back with a bag of gold. Otherwise, I'm not getting off the couch. It is a little bit of a couch potato. It's a fixed sign. Give me a beer, bag of chips, ball game. I'm all right. So Taurus can be sedentary. It can get stuck in a rut. It can be doing the same thing over and over. It's like the racehorse with blinders on. I've just done it this way. I do it this way. It's always worked in the past. It's gonna work now. And I'm just gathering and I'm sitting in my own little castle. And I've got it all together. And that's what a lot of this energy is about right now. It's a good time for that, except Saturn is opposing this. And the north node of the moon is the future soul intention. And we're at the south node of the moon. This is a karmic axis, the moon's axis. Yeah, the south node of the moon has to do with our past and our past lives. The north node of the moon is the future. What's not so well integrated. It's unfamiliar, it's unknown. It's where we unconsciously want to go. So there's a force of life, there's an unconscious force in our soul kicking us out of the comfort zone, off the couch. Maybe I ran out of money. Maybe I ran out of energy. I ran out of time. We are now getting tested. Saturn is the great test. And it's other people. And it's the outside world. And we are being challenged to come out of our same little way, our safety zone, our self-sufficiency, our self-preoccupation, and be tested by, in a way, prove ourselves. Saturn is commitment. I'm going to commit myself to this money deal, to this business transaction, to this partner. This is a time when people are making marriage vows, commitments. I'm going to hang in there. I'm going to go for it. But the Mars is like, I don't want to. And Saturn is, you've got to. And, oh man, this is not an easy time. We're all bumping up against our limits of how much we can take, how much we can give, how much money we've got, how much energy we've got, how much time we've got. This is like, you know, final exams here. Prove yourself. Maybe prove yourself to yourself. But in the long run, you're also proving yourself to life, God, the guardian at the threshold, whatever name you want to give it. We are being tested. And Saturn is maturity. Saturn is growing up. It's time to come out of our safety zone into the dark, dangerous jungle to what? Transform. Scorpio is about transformation through relationship. We need to change. And some of that change comes through confrontation. Some of that change comes through cooperation. But one way or the other, what gets us out of our Taurus self-sufficiency is that we're limited. As, I hate to say it, as individual, single human beings, we are limited. And that limitation, there's the other has something to teach us, to show us. This other has power over us until we get it. It's a test, proving that we deserve the power, proving that we can handle, that we can manage the money, that we can manage the job, that we can manage and hold the other person's heart and be trusted. So it's a time of challenge, and I want to encourage you to hang in there and measure up and measure yourself. We got these physical bodies, we're in a third dimension. And you can call it Maya, and this is all an illusion. It's a game. But right now, it's the only game in town. It's the only game going on. And it's time to get our butts out there and play the game and do it. So, yeah. The mantra for this week then is, this is taking more than I thought. I never seem to have enough. But since time is the test of desire, I will continue to walk through these rings of fire. This is taking more than I thought. I never seem to have enough. But since time is the test of desire, I will continue to walk through these rings of fire. Mars is fire. Mars is conjunct the sun, that big, huge ball of fire in the sky. This is a fiery time to take our will and persevere and endure. A couple more weeks of this. We actually have a solar eclipse coming next Thursday. So the sun's going to come around and conjoin with that south node of the moon. And the moon's going to come around. This is building. So hang in there, go for it, put your all into it, and it will pay off. This is a time of, doing it, taking that trusting, going for it, believing, and learning. Jupiter and Gemini, we're just learning all the time. Namaste, aloha, so much love.